Well, great balls of blue blazes. Looky there. Good to see y'all again. Well, ain't it a fine morning out here in the garden? Yes, sirree. It is. You pour yourself a big old cup of coffee, pull up a chair, sit a spell, we'll visit. We're out here in the garden talking about something called artificial intelligence with the old guy. Lord have mercy. Some of you old guys and gals out there probably thinking to yourself, aren't you? I figured. You're thinking, what's wrong with that old coot out there in the garden talking about AI? He's probably took plumb leave of his senses, lost them last 3 marbles he's been hanging on to. I reckon that's a fair question. May have. Don't know. Anyhow, I want to extend the first class warm welcome to you all to this here channel, Old Guy Does AI, in case you hadn't figured it out. I'm the old guy. That'd be me. You might say this here channel had come about as a direct result of me having an observation. See, I was watching things, looking around, paying attention, and I noticed things been a-changing. Mighty rapid like, too. I reckon you couldn't miss it. It was on every dadgum channel out there. They was a-blasting it. AI this and AI that. And blah-diddy-blah, blah, blah, AI. What in the Sam hell is that contraption? So, the old guy, he went to reading, listening, watching, learning, studying up, you might say. Learning a thing or two about this here AI. I'm here to tell you, sister, it's one of the biggest changes come along in a long time. And it's a-moving fast, too. So as I was pondering, I had me a realization. You see, the old guy, I got kids and grandkids, love them dearly, every last one of them. And I figured they'll be growing up in this here world full of AI, at school, at home, at work. AI everywhere. So, it occurred to me, if I wanted to stay relevant in the lives of my children and grandchildren, I'd best get busy and learn a thing or two about this AI. Don't know how many days I got left on this here earth, but I'd kind of like to stay close with them, keep in contact, be able to have a conversation. And as I was pondering and thinking on that, it occurred to me that there was quite likely some of you out there, old guys and old gals like me, with children and grandchildren, you'd like to stay relevant in the lives of your kids and grandkids as well. So, I guess it kind of made sense. If we're having to face this new reality of artificial intelligence individually, we may as well throw in Face It together. Might stand half a chance of learning a little something together we wouldn't by ourselves. And that's when the idea for this channel took place. Yep, it shaped right up. And you see, it's one of the biggest changes that's come around in a month of Sundays. And it's changing fast, brother. This thing's moving quicker than 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Yes, sirree. So, this next piece here we're going to do, it's real important. We'll be moving into the house, getting on the computer. We'll be learning a thing or two about something called large language models, or LLMs, they call them. Don't have any idea why they picked that name, but that's what they done. Anyhow, as long as you're here, I was wanting to make a request. If you would, put the old guy comment down there below. Leave me a note. Let me know what you're up to. How you doing? Like to get to know 1 or 2 of you if you'd like to. I'll be reading, watching, replying. Also, while you're down there, if you would, give the old guy a big old thumbs up, would you? Much appreciated. Let me know you was here. Let me know you stopped by. And you can subscribe. Tap on the little ringy-dingy bell thing to be notified if the old guy brings out some new stuff. So, for now, I reckon I better be signing off. This here's the old guy, does AI. You remember, you are smart, you are kind, and you are important to the old guy. So, we'll see you later. Adios. gals. My gosh almighty, it's good to see you again. Welcome to the Old Guy Does AI. I'm the old guy, in case you hadn't guessed. Yes, sirree, here we are at the old guy's computing desk. First thing I'll have to ask you is to pardon the mess and the dust. I'm an old bachelor. House cleaning ain't never been my strong suit, if you know what I mean. Anyhow, we made our way in from the garden. Here we sit. What are we going to be doing today? Well, I'll tell you. Now, as old guy's been studying and reading up, learning a little thing or two, one thing become really clear to me. There's a basic concept, one that we need to understand a little bit about before we go traipsing off out there in AI land. Yes, sirree, I mentioned it in the garden yesterday. It's something called large language models. What in tarnation? The first thing I'll tell you is that on down the trail a little bit, we'll be doing us a whole whopper of an episode about large language models. Yep, we'll be getting on the inner side of that thing and look at its innards and see how it works down to the detail. But for today, we'll be getting us a basic understanding of a large language model today. We'll be tucking that away in the back of our mind so we'll be able to pull it out later on when we get to the prompt. It'll be helpful. Trust the old guy. I've been studying and learning up about it. So, what is an LLM, a large language model? What sort of critter is that anyhow? Well, as I've been reading and listening, learning a thing or two, what the old guy come up with is a couple of different ways that we might be able to understand it a little easier in plain old simple language. First thing you need to know about a large language model is that sucker's a growing and a changing all the time. And in that respect, you might say it's sort of like a little puppy. Or if you prefer, you can think of it as the garden. Now, what do we feed puppies? Puppy food, of course. And what about the garden? Well, we put fertilizer out yonder. Yep, that's what we do. So what do you reckon an old large language model would be eating? I'll tell you. It's one simple thing. Information. And sister, I ain't talking about no word or two here and there. No sirree, I'm talking about all the information there is. All the books and magazines and speeches and articles and every dadgum thing you can imagine that's got some kind of symbol in it that tells us something. Information, that's what these here large language models consume. Now, when them large language models, they get all that information in there, they go to inspecting and detecting and reflecting, and before you know it, they start connecting some dots. Yep, kind of like that little puppy there the first time you throw the ball, and he figures out fetch, and he knows that's a game, and he knows it's fun, and he wants to do it all the time. My little pup out there, Otis, why, he'll play fetch all day long if you'll stand there and throw the ball. Yes, he will. Anyhow, I hear that them there LLMs, why they begin representing language, words and ideas in a mathematical sort of way. And they develop relationships between words and ideas and concepts and things. Now, these LLMs, with all that computing power they got, why they begin doing some highfalutin mathematical calculating and computing. And you know what the result is? Well, these critters, they start sort of uncovering all the secrets of language itself, my friend. Yes, sirree. And then, because they've learned the secrets of language, we can go to interacting with them. And it appears to us as if these things have developed a computing way of understanding. So we can put something there in the prompt, and that sucker, well, it'll do some fast, high mathematical computations, and then it'll spit right out an answer to us, just like what we would think of as a human understanding. But you gotta remember, it's a computing way of understanding. It ain't a human way of understanding. Now that there got the old guy to thinking and a pondering. And I'll tell you what I come up with. It's another way that we can think about these here LLMs. They're kind of sort of like having you a really patient pen pal, if you know what I mean. Yep. And that pen pal, he's read about every imaginable book you can think of. So, when you write to your pen pal, why, that pen pal, he writes right back to you in plain simple language. Yes, he does. And that's sort of the way these LLMs work. So, today we got us a little bit of a basic understanding of what a large language model is. So, as the old guy was doing some more thinking and pondering and reading and listening, he learned something else. There's more than one of these here LLMs. Yes, sirree. Why, there's a handful of outfits out there that all made their own version of it. I reckon some of y'all old guys and gals, why, y'all probably heard about a few of them. First one you probably heard about is old Chat GPT. That one there, it's by a company called OpenAI. Then you got one named Gemini. That one there, it's from the Google company. I reckon you heard a thing or two about them. Then, from over at the Meta company, them Facebook folks, why, they got them one, it's called Llama. And then you got you one with a name that, well, it's not the kind of name the old guy would have picked, but they didn't ask me. They named that one there Grok. Kind of sounds to the old guy like a dinosaur sort of name. A Grokosaurus, if you know what I mean. Well, that one there, it's by a company called XAI, one of Elon Musk's outfits. I did me some more studying and a thinking and a reading and a listening, and then I made me a discovery. There was another one of them dudes out there too. And that one, well, it's called Claude. Claude AI. Yes, sirree. It's by an outfit called Anthropic. So, I'm gonna shoot straight with you old guys and gals. When I was a-thinking and a-pondering on which one of these here AI large language models I was gonna learn about and start using and trying to figure a thing or two about, well, the first thing I'd done was take me a good long gander at that list of names. You got yourself a Chat GPT, you got yourself a Gemini, you got yourself a Llama, then you got yourself that Grok, and then you got your one called Claude. Yeah, Claude. And as I was a-thinking, it hit me. That name, why, Claude sounds like a good old country name, you know what I mean? A feller you can trust a little bit. And so, for no other reason than that good name, that's what the old guy chose to be learning about, and that's the one we're going to partner up with as we go on this journey of learning about AI. Yes, sirree. That's what we'll be doing. Now, no conversation about some kind of newfangled contraption like that would be complete without some disclosure about the dollars and cents of the matter. I figure there's some of you old guys and gals that are thinking already, old guy, what's this thing gonna set me back? How much is it gonna cost? Well, I'll tell you, brother, the honest truth is, you can get started for free. No credit card required, no sirree. So, that's what we'll be doing in our very next episode. We'll be wandering over there to Claude and getting that thing installed and running. And we'll do it for free. At least that's the old guy's recommendation. There is a paid plan if you're interested in a few more options, a few more bells and whistles. But my recommendation is you start for free, brother. Give her a try, learn a thing or two, and then when the time comes, you'll know if you want some more flexibility, some more options and bells and whistles on that, dude. Well, you old guys and gals, I reckon that about does it for this episode of The Old Guy Does AI. But before we go parting ways, well, I've got me a request or two. If you found some of the information we laid out here today, if you found it to be valuable or interesting or entertaining a time or two, why, we'd sure appreciate it if you'd take you a second down there, push that little button, and give us the old big thumbs up for the old guy. That'd be much appreciated, I'll tell you. There's a button down there. You can push it. Come on now. Everybody likes pushing buttons. Give us a thumbs up, would you? Also, if you're a new guy and you just got here and this is your first experience at The Old Guy Does AI, well, I want to extend to you a first-class, warm, old guy welcome. Partner, we're glad you come along for the ride. And you can hit that there subscribe button. That way you'll be coming back to visit us from time to time. We'll be putting out new episodes. Then there's that little ringy bell thing that you can tap on down there. That way you'll get notified when the old guy gets his grits together and puts a new episode up. And oh, I almost forgot the most important thing. Yes, sirree. Down there somewhere you can be leaving us a comment, and we'd much appreciate it if you'd do that. We'd like to know what neck of the woods you're watching and listening from. You know, one of the reasons that the old guy ventured out here into content creation land was I was hoping I might make me a new acquaintance or two. If you'll leave us a comment down there, we'll be reading and replying to them, guaranteed. Also, might make us a friend along the way. Wouldn't that be a good deal? Well, I want you guys and gals out there to stay tuned to the Old Guy Does AI. The next episode we'll be going and finding Claude AI. We'll be getting you all set up so you'll be ready to rumble with that cuss. Me and old Claude, we've been rubbing elbows for a while now, and one thing I'll tell you, he's a mighty interesting fella to be riding along on the trail with. But you come back for that next episode and you find out for yourself what Claude's like, alrighty? Okay, I reckon it's about time for the old guy to be signing off. Before we go and do something like that, though, we got to recite the credo for the Old Guy Does AI. So you'll remember, you're smart, you're kind, and by gosh almighty, you're important to this old guy. Yes, you are. You don't forget that. And finally, before we go parting ways, I reckon we better have a few words from old Cowboy Jim. Yep, some sage wisdom. Cowboy Jim told me, boy, you better keep your tailgate up, your powder dry, and by gosh almighty, whatever you do, don't squat with your spurs on, you hear me? Y'all come back now, you hear this old guy signing off. See you next time.